So one of the most difficult things about Chinese medicine when you try to help people, because people want quick, fast answers. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying one of the most difficult things is that Chinese medicine is so individualized. Yes, we can generally speak on things. We can talk about, trends that we see as they relate to different climates, different cultures. So we can make generalizations, but when it comes down to what is true for me, it is always going to be highly individual. So what does your body say? What does your medical history say? What does your pulse say? That is how we actually can find the answer. But I'm going to speak generally to this. So the age for me is interesting because 8 is the cycle of Jing for girls. Jing is a substance that lives in the kidneys. Okay, kidneys. This relates to waterways. So it's a transitional time. So I would want to know more about your history. When we're talking about UTIs, urinary tract infections, where it is, how that presents then and now, that's information as well, because you can have a couple different types of UTIs. You can have UTIs that relate more to the bladder and the kidneys, but you can have UTIs, and I would say this is generally more typical presentation I see, which is related to the heart and the small intestine. And it's literally about being pissed off. The small intestine in Chinese medicine is about separating clear from turbid. It's about being able to discern what is good for me and what is bad for me. What do I take in and what do I let go of? And this is where the idea of leaky gut also comes from, right? Like my body is leaking. It can't properly take in what's good and keep out what's bad. Different thing, but the small intestine is a very complex organ emotionally. It has a lot to do with the heart and the brain and thinking. And very often when we have UTIs, especially chronic, it relates more to this heart small intestine complex, which both of those organs are associated with fire. Okay, so very quick moving, heat-based things. So I do see the potential for there to be emotional stuff here. I would want to know more about your history. That's the line I would go down in, and I would collect that in a full medical history and then through an interview process, because it also could be none of those things. It could be a completely separate complex, but this is why it's tough, because I can kind of talk individually, but or I can talk generally, but it always comes down to individual history and your constitution, your body, and yeah. So that's a quick little answer for you. And if you want to learn more about the small intestine, the fire element, the heart in the small intestine, or UTIs, go to my link, join the place that starts with a P, and you can sign up there for free. I have well over 200 podcasts, and I have stuff on this topic, and I will answer more and record more.